Two things. I think they're tied very closely together. It's personnel and time. Either you don't have the people who are the right fit for doing that type of work to dig deeper into it, um, or you do, and they just don't have the time to do it. Because if you're going to put, let's say you have someone in your office who is great at digging in and finding the nuance in the data and giving this information. Okay, if they're going to be working on that, what are you pulling them off of? We don't all have limitless time. You're not going, I mean, do you want to work 60, 70-hour weeks? I hope not. So
Yeah.
it's you have to have the people. And I think some of the key traits, you need people who are inquisitive, who are comfortable in finding the data, playing with the data, slicing the data, and then being able to gut check it too. Because you can start working things and get really excited. Oh, here's some results. But if you aren't gut checking and making sure, okay, does this actually make sense? Am I pulling the right information the right way? It's the same thing. I've got a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old. I'm telling them when they're doing math problems and word problems, you always have to, your last step has to be gut check. You know, does this answer logically make sense? Because you might say, well, I did everything right and just assume it's all good. But if you say 5 times 5 is 7,400, you will see kids turn in work like that, right? And you'll see adults turn in work like that because you don't gut check it.
That is such a critical piece that is just easy because you do have an infinite to-do list. So
Mm-hmm.
trying to take the time to gut check it and like, does this make sense? Is this real? It's hard to carve out, but it is so critical because
Oh,
there's so many
absolutely.
things.
Yeah. So, David, if someone comes to you and says, I want you to run a report and give me this information, you can do that. But if there's one variable wrong in that report, you can give them information that, yep, everything looks good, but everything's wrong because of that one little thing. So, you always have to have that gut check at the end.
So that 73rd filter always tricks you up
I
on that slate
know.
report.
But you can't just have 72 or it's not going to
No.
be, yeah.
What's the pizzazz of a 72 filter report? Like, come
Yeah.
on
I
now.
mean, everyone could do that, right?
Yeah. We're a slate. So another thing I wanted to talk about was your 4P of enrollment marketing messaging. So kind of switching to that here. That framework is so clever and it's actual practical too. How have institutions responded to when you help them identify and reduce pointless messages?